Hello, wonderful people of God. Welcome again to Daily Oil Devotional Family. Thank you so much for being part of this family. God bless you all. Let's go to the Word of God. 2 Kings 7:3-4 said, "And there were 4 leprous men at entering in the gates, and they said to one another, 'Why sit here until we die?' In verse 4 he said, 'If we say we will enter into the city, then there is famine in the city, and we shall die there. And if we sit here, we will also die. Now therefore come and let us fall unto the host of the Syrians. If they save us alive, we shall live, and if they kill us, we shall both die.'" This story is a story about the 4 leprous men who are in the city. These people, according to their own time, if you have lepers, you don't associate with people. But they have been there in that particular place. But for them, there's something that struck my attention in their story. They asked one another, "Why we sit here until we die?" They made a decision to go inside the city of Syria. If they kill them, they will die. If they stayed where they were, they will still die. These people doesn't want to settle for less. Even though they know that they are outcasts, they have leprosy, but they have made decision that they have to make a move, that they don't want to settle for less. They don't want to be where they are. Do you know that if you make a decision that you will not settle for less, you will have more? There's enough waiting for you. You will gain more. If you read the second king we read, go down, you see that the moment they move inside the city people thought that there are the enemies fighting them. They left the city for them. They ran away. They ran out of the city. And guess what? The leprous people, they start living, eating, drinking, having all those things that were left by the city men. They have enough because they have made decision not to settle for less. Why are we sitting here until we die? Do you know that many people have made decision to stay in that condition until they die? Maybe you look at yourself, you feel like, "Oh, I will stay in this health like this until I die." Why not you take a move? Why not you challenge the status quo? Why not take a move and say, "No, I'm not going to stay in this health, in this condition until I die. I'm not going to stay in this poverty until I die. I'm not going to stay like this until I die. Let me do something." The leprous men did something. And instead of them to die, there was enough for them. If you read down the second Kings 7, you see that they did not die. Instead, they are not even dying in famine or hunger. There was enough in the city of Syria because the people of Syria left their city thinking that their enemy is coming. So I want to encourage you in this devotion not to settle for less. There's something you can do. There's something you can do when you decide that you want to do something. There's enough for you if you challenge the status quo. These leprous people, they never know that they will eat, they will have all the things that they had if they do not challenge where they were sitting. They say, "Why are we sitting here until we die?" So I want you to challenge your status quo. I want you to challenge yourself not to settle for less. There's more for you. If you decide that you will not sit there, you will not sit in that poverty, you will not sit in that court, you will not sit in that health until you die, there's enough for you. And you will see it that God wants you to challenge your status quo. Take a step, take a move. Maybe you want to do business. Take a move. Start. Write the business plans. You want to write a book. Take a step. Write chapter 1. Even though you don't know how the chapter 2 and chapter 3 will come, just write it. Enroll in that education. Don't sit there complaining. You see what they said. If we stay here, we will die. If we enter into city, if they kill us, it's okay. We will still die. It's still death. And they take a move and they get a positive result. So I want to encourage you to take a move. Don't settle for less, because you will get a positive result. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Shalom.